Good morning, dear friends. Happy Monday. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Here we are starting a new week of August. So, how are you doing? How are you feeling today? We're checking in with our usual letting go guidance session, but I just wanted to reflect on the energies that we're sitting in right now because it's really powerful. I don't know if you heard about the 8-8, the Lion's Gate that opened yesterday. So that was August 8th. Very, very powerful energies. And what makes it super powerful too is that it was a new moon. Now we're still sitting in the energy of that. So this is a great time to really look at how are you doing? How are things going for you? And if you're here with me live, say hi. But this is about checking in and seeing, are you aligning with the truth of you? Are you aligning with your soul's calling? Are you aligning with your purpose? So I would encourage you, if you've not already done so, to set some powerful intentions. Good morning, Andrea. Nice to see you here. This is so, like I said, we're still in the energy of the new moon. It was yesterday, but that double energy of Lionsgate, and we've got the new moon in Leo. So very much about balance, about reflection, and then setting powerful intentions from your core. Good morning, Sheena. Glad that everything's going good for you. The thing about the Lionsgate piece that I just wanted to really reflect on, and that's why this is such a good piece around setting some intentions, is that 8-8 energy is to remind you you've got one foot as a spiritual being and one foot as a physical being. So are your intentions aligning with that and allowing you to walk your truth of a spiritual being, however that means to you? What does that mean to you? And then setting intentions. And these are powerful intentions that can take us right through to the end of this year, end of 2021, year of big changes, right? So this is that's why I'm saying about just reflecting within. Are you listening to the whispers of your higher self? Are you aligning with that? Are you allowing that to guide you? So, moving on from that, that's just kind of the energies that we're sitting in. And as you know, I've been working through my letting go guidance system one card at a time. And this time we're working on card number 41, which is negativity. So, isn't that the perfect coupling to what I just said about are you aligning with the rhythm of your heart, with the calling of your soul? And remembering that every choice you make, every intention you make is about it flowing through you. Sometimes, you may have heard me say this before, I think that negativity has a bit too much Velcro. We can tend to stick to it too much and allow it to, you know, create something that maybe we don't have to do that. Maybe we can just go, okay, there's negativity, but that means positivity is always there. One cannot exist without the other. So where are you going to choose to put your intentions or your awareness? So that's how that feels for me. Feel into it yourself. Sometimes negativity can just be a little bit of a dialogue that's going on within you, and you can stop doing that dialogue or saying thank you. I don't need to use those words again anymore, or tune into that frequency in my own space. But let me read this out to you and see if this can go a wee bit deeper, because this whole thing about letting go is sometimes it's about just visiting it, being aware of it, accepting it. Other times you need to do other things like journaling it or getting some coaching or anything like that. So if that's what comes up for you, please let me know. You can message me or put it in the comments below if you need some more guidance on these ideas of letting go, because this is an important shift in awareness for you, which then impacts the world, right? So let me read this out. Universal law states that what you put out into the universe will come back to you. So change the way you think immediately. Stop thinking of life as glass half empty, rather half full. You have so much to be grateful for. If only you took a moment to appreciate it. Anything is possible in the mind of a positive thinker. Unfortunately, most people adopt their set of core beliefs about themselves and others in early life. But these can definitely be changed. These core beliefs become self-fulfilling prophecies. If you believe that the world is an unfriendly place with no opportunities, then you will actually live in an unfriendly world and will not be able to find any opportunities, as your confirmation bias will tell you over and over again. Good morning, Ruthann. Nice to have you here. And I'm glad you appreciate that. It does fit, doesn't it? On the other hand, if you believe the world is a loving place full of opportunities, then this will become your reality as well. This is very powerful, and while shifting your core beliefs will take some time and effort, it will pay off for the rest of your life. The antidote to negativity is simply positivity. And that's what I was saying. One cannot exist without the other. You can change the channel. It doesn't mean you're going to pretend it's not there, but you can remember if you see one, that means the other one's there too, right? Negativity breeds negativity and positivity breeds positivity. Like attracts like. The more positive you become, the more you will attract other positive people with similar mindsets. Self-actualized, positive, successful people realize this and spend time with similar people. If you want positive people in your life, you must become positive yourself. There are no shortcuts. There's so many pieces around that. There's so many pieces around that. It's like you are the microcosm of the macrocosm. So if you see things outside of yourself that you don't like, rather than engaging with the external expression of that, maybe it's time to create some time for yourself and just be with you. Set some of those really powerful intentions to say, I am going to become the change, be the change that you want to see, be the healed one, be the one who does bounce back whenever there's something a little bit negative or attracting or sticky, right? Sticking your attention. So then it's about just creating a wee bit of space. Back to this thing about being spiritual beings, it's about us finding our best rhythm to just be, rather than keep thinking we have to keep doing, right? We're human beings. So take a deep breath. Maybe put your hand over your heart. This is about just really being a bit of a spiritual detective during these times is really important too, right? Are these words that I'm about to use, are they supportive? Are they telling the truth of what I wish to share, what I wish to show the world, what I wish to see in the world? Am I doing that within me? So now that we've said that, I'm going to pull one tarot card and then I'll pull 3 of the angel cards just to give us some more insights, maybe a wee bit more tools or ideas on this idea of letting go of negativity. And this is awesome. The card that's come up is the Magician. Isn't that awesome? Like, I couldn't have asked for a better card to come out. The Magician reminds you that you have all the answers within you already. So when you start seeing situations that maybe are based upon core beliefs about yourself that are outmoded and do not suit you or do not align with who you have become, then you can, and actually it's funny because whenever I see the Magician come up, I encourage people to go get a magic wand or something. Just say, wave that, change the spell around you and let go of what's not aligning with your heart's calling, with the whisper of your higher self, because it's always there. We just need to remember sometimes to do a wee reset. Maybe it means just going and sitting outside or going for a walk in the grass in your bare feet. Just tapping into a space that allows you to hear. And when I say hear, hearing your own guidance can sometimes come as a word, or it can come as an insight, or something you hear, or just something that you go and choose. So follow that one. You're the magical being. You're the magical being that's got all the gifts and the auspiciousness that you've been looking for. Time to open up and, if necessary, tell a new story about yourself. So all that said, so see, those kind of things are going to be really supportive with this idea of setting some powerful intentions for the rest of the year. So watch this. Retreat. This is beautiful. Do you need to create a wee bit of space and time just to be on your own, to reflect on what is it you want to create? What do you want to experience? And then focus on what really lights you up, what really makes your heart sing, what really allows you to be that powerful, auspicious being. And the final one is the soulmate, which I love when this comes up too, because that really illustrates what I said to you about you're the answer that you've been looking for. Sometimes we get caught up in the, oh, I have to have something to complete me, or I look outside of me to find something, and it's not. You find it within you first. You can recognize it in others around you, but it's in you first. So be your own soulmate and breathe that in. Set some intentions to align with that and let go of things that don't align with what it is you truly want. What's your highest and best version of you? Go be that. I wish you a beautiful week. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like I said, if you need more support, more ideas on letting go of these things or setting intentions, put it in the comments below or message me personally. Much love to you. I wish you a beautiful week ahead.